Well, the forecast like that, mosquito season is over. And it's a good thing, too. The Centers for Disease Control warned a deadly tropical mosquito-borne virus called EEE spiked this year, with confirmed cases reported as close as Michigan. So I reached out to local health officials to gauge whether this is something that we need to worry about next summer. It boils down to this: we should probably be concerned, but not alarmed.
This is the virus inside of mosquito salivary glands.
Dr. Joyce Sanchez at Frederick the Medical College of Wisconsin will be among the first to know if eastern equine encephalitis is going to be a problem next summer.
As you can see, Michigan, our very next door neighbor, there was a huge uptick in cases this past summer. So that is a real threat to our own state of Wisconsin.
The CDC confirmed 34 human cases in the U.S. this past summer, 10 of them next door in Michigan. 12 people died. For those who suffer from complications, this mosquito-borne illness is particularly deadly.
The harsh reality is that those who develop neurologic symptoms are very likely to die. 30% of those individuals with neurologic symptoms go on to die. That's 1 in 3 chance of making it through that illness.
Symptoms begin like the flu: headache, fever, weakness, fatigue. But much like West Nile virus, a more prevalent mosquito-borne disease in the U.S., most people exposed to EEE will have no problem fighting it off. In fact, may never know.
Vast majority of people who have exposure to the virus never develop any symptoms. They're walking around, have no idea that they've been infected with the virus, and then they clear the virus with their own immune system.
So most vulnerable to EEE, the young, 15 years and younger, seniors 65 and older, and those with already compromised immune systems. Dr. Sanchez says it is prudent to take reasonable steps to avoid mosquito bites. That's using repellent, avoiding exposure, wearing long sleeves and pants if you're going to be out at those peak hours, and spraying for mosquitoes if it's a particularly nasty season.
It definitely is comforting to hear, though, that most people will just kind of work this out themselves.
It's a lot like West Nile that
Yeah.
way. You could have been exposed to West Nile, you would never know it. But again, for those who get really sick,
Sure.
It's very serious.